let's take a look at Bajaj Auto's buyback then. And they've approved share buyback proposal of 40 lakh equity shares through the tender offer route. This amounts to 1.4% shares of the company. The auto company will buy back shares at about 10,000 apiece, 43% premium of its closing price. Somit is standing by with more details.
If you see, it's a large buyback that the Bajaj Auto Group has announced. Last year, they did a buyback of close to 2,500 crore rupees in 2022. And this time, the buyback amount stands at close to 4,000 crore rupees. Another difference compared to last buyback is this time the company has chosen the tender route as against the open market route chosen by the company when they did the last buyback. Now, the important part here is the buyback price, which is at around 10,000 rupees, which is at a premium of nearly 43% compared to yesterday's closing price, if you see. But they will be buying back only 40 lakh shares in total, which means that the portion reserved for retail shareholders would be only a 15 odd percent, which is close to 6 lakh shares. Now, given the sharp premium, it is more likely that most of the retail shareholders would go ahead and tender their shares for buyback. Hence, the acceptance ratio in case of Bajaj Auto's buyback could be on the lower side. Now, given the fact that there are 1.5 crore retail shares in the market, if all of them tender for this buyback, then the acceptance ratio would be just 3.6%. However, even if you assume a 10% acceptance ratio, the actual gains for any investor or trader who would be looking to play the buyback play in case of Bajaj Auto would just be 4.3% in case of 10% acceptance ratio. If the acceptance ratio increases to 20%, then the gains could be around 8.5%. Higher the acceptance ratio, higher would be the gains. But do remember, the entire procedure of buyback could take around 3 to 3.5 months to complete, and given the high buyback premium and the high number of retail shareholders, the acceptance ratio could be well on the lower side for Bajaj Auto.
Well, Bajaj Auto will be in focus on the back of that. Thanks, Somit, so much for taking us through that. Let's shift focus.